everyone.
Larry's here.
And M.
So, guess what we're doing, M, today?
We are going to be swarming a city.
Yes, and do you know why we're doing this?
Because maybe he broke some of the rules.
Yes, he did. So, where we are now, 61 LP, that's the area we're at. So, that's our farm alliance. So, this random person went and attacked a lot of our farm cities. So, we need to make sure that he gets punished and he can't do this again.
Okay.
So I'm actually using my alt account for this. So this is my second account. This used to be my farm, but now I'm kind of playing with it as well. And then we got M down below. So M, we'll talk about the marches a little bit later.
Yes.
But then when we're trying to hit a city,
Yeah.
what the first thing that we try to do is he's getting his marches back, he's online. Do you want to start swarming? We'll talk later.
Yep.
Okay, go.
Oops.
Mara, M, how about you kill that march outside as well? Kill the march outside, hit the march outside, the one that's coming back.
Okay.
And the resource node next to you, that's his troops as well, so hit that as well.
You don't.
No, why are you going back?
Oh no. Oops. Oh no. I forgot what to do.
No, it's all right. Okay, now see how we defeated the city once?
Yes.
And I'm letting the troops go back. Now the reason why I'm doing that, now you can take all your troops back. We'll do a second round.
One of my troops were farming.
Yeah,
it. Oh no, I can't get it out. Okay, I got it out.
So now let's get the marches out again. So we'll do it slow this time because I don't think he's online. So we're using Ethelfled and Mehmed for the first one, mixed troops, because I have some equipment on Ethelfled, I think. And you're actually using the same marches, right? So
Yeah.
what are your marches? As you bring them out, do you want to tell us?
Yes. Okay. So I forgot what was behind my Ethelfled for the first march. So I need to get all my troops out first.
Yeah, that's all right. You can get it out.
Okay, so my first troop is Ethelfled and Mehmed. And the next one is Charles Martel and Osman. For the third march, I have Babas and Sunsu. And for the fourth, I got Minamoto no Yoshini and Frederick. And last but not least, Genghis Khan and Cao Cao.
Okay, good. So a lot of those marches, actually, let's start hitting again. So I'll do a countdown. Let me hit first, and then you hit 1, 2, 3. So a lot of these marches that both M and I are using today, they have leadership commanders in there.
Yes.
So why do we use leadership commanders?
Because then we can use lots of troops, and that's why we'll have less shortage.
Well, yes and no. So well, one of the reasons why you use leadership is because you can use mixed troops then. So you can use siege basically. So that's one. And the second one is because they generally have a bonus for hitting cities. So this is a very small city we are hitting. That's why we can, I guess, swarm the way we did.
Yeah.
But then if it was a bigger city, then we would probably be doing rallies. Now the good thing with our kingdom is, other than these small little players, that doesn't really follow rule and does random things.
Yeah.
Bigger players always follow rules, or most of the time follow rules, so we don't usually have to do it with bigger players.
Yeah.
So now the city is defeated. So let's have a look at your report.
Okay.
So let's see whether we are still getting resources. So no, we are not getting any more resources. Now let's scout the city a bit.
Should I do it too?
Can, if you want to.
Wait,
so there's no troops there.
There isn't.
No. Okay, so let's see how does our battle reports look like? When did we start hitting him? Okay, so we got quite a bit of resources. So check your first attack and see what you have there.
But I missed one of the attacks because I had to fight those troops.
Okay, then have a look at from where you were at.
This is.
So
I
how many? How much?
little from every troop. So
Yeah.
I got up to. I don't know. I stopped getting resources at the last 3 reports.
Okay, but up until then, because we were hitting the same city, I'm just showing mine, so people can kind of guess what you got, and it'll be similar.
Yeah.
So you can see the commanders and troops we're using, the amount of troops that we used, and our deads, and their deads and all. Now, one last question, M. So why are we using mostly T4 and Siege for hitting cities?
Because since we don't need the siege that much, just for farming, and well, because we already got defeated in that, we anyways need different kinds of troops for farming.
Yeah.
And tier 4 because we don't need tier 4s for war and just for barbarians.
Yeah, and they're generally cheaper as well, since we're getting dead troops. Now, one other thing I'll just quickly show you before we finish off. So if you go to commanders, so this is what I was talking about earlier. So if you look at the leadership commanders, where is one? So say for example Mehmed, he's one of my favorite ones for hitting cities. So you'll see, firstly, he has very good damage. Secondly, you can, when you're hitting cities, you get a bonus. And even on his fourth, if you were doing a rally, then you would get bonus. But even as a single march, you get to bring more troops. So commanders like Mehmed or Frederick, so these are the ones where when you're hitting cities, you get extra bonus. Now in your case, you don't have these commanders maxed yet, so you can use epics as well. So say for example, if you're hitting a small city by yourself, rallying for some reason, which I hope you don't have to, because I'll be always there with you.
Yeah.
So these commanders, they the epic ones with leadership, they generally have increased troop capacity, and they generally have a city hitting bonus. Let me see where I thought he had one. But then again, you do have the extra troop capacity. Yeah. And then the other one that I kind of liked for hitting cities was CPO. CPO definitely has bonuses for attacking cities and has extra troop capacity and so on. One other thing that sometimes people do is, in front of these leadership commanders, they actually take the farming commanders, because of extra troop capacity loot bonus, so that they can carry carry more resources. Yes, exactly. So I think haven't done it in a while that way, but I think, say, Sarka probably had a troop load bonus. That's troop capacity increased load, 30% increased load. So things like that. There are gathering commanders who actually has that, so that's a good secondary to use after you have defeated all the troops. Now if this city had more resources, then those are the ones you would be using now. So scout, no troops, but if you had more resources, then you'll start using the gathering one, so that you can get resources fast. So that's that for now.
Bye from them.
And bye from Lattice.
Oh, wait! Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification button so that you never miss the video.